Do you know, I have to go back many, many years ago. I was not doing well. Everything seemed to be going wrong. I was 26, I was going in the wrong direction, and I was picking up speed. And then I was introduced to this book. It's Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Let me read you a paragraph out of this. He says, remember too, that all who succeed in life get off to a bad start. And they pass through many heartbreaking struggles before they arrive. The turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at the moment of some crises through which they are introduced to their other selves. Well, you know, it was one crisis after the other with me, but I kept studying that book and I kept thinking, and today I'm a totally different human being. My life is totally different. I earn millions of dollars. I have companies that operate all over the world. And you know, the only thing that has really changed is my perception of my life and my world. And that's something you and I can change like that. You see, if you're not doing well, or you're focused on what the broadcasters are telling you about the economy, you're going to go in the wrong direction. Right now, what I want you to do is stop and look at your life. And if it's not the way you want, change the way you think right now. In other words, the economy is neither good nor bad. The economy just is. We make it good or bad. You see, with me, the economy is phenomenal. I have nothing but opportunities flying at me every day. Now, that wasn't the way it was when I first picked up that book. My life was in a crisis state. I was earning $4,000 a year and I owed $6,000. Now, you may say, well, that's not very much. Maybe not today, but in 1961, that was a bucket of money. And I had no idea where it was going to come from. Do you know what I've learned? We don't have to know where it's going to come from. We only have to know it's going to come. Now, I'm going to suggest you do something that I did. I want you to get a card, and I want you to move your imagination into high gear, and I want you to write on that card what you want. You don't have to know how to get it. You don't have to know where the money's going to come from. You don't have to know where the resources are going to come from. The only thing you have to know is, I really want that. Now, you see, I wanted $25,000. I didn't have a clue. I didn't even know anyone with $25,000. But you know, a year later, I was earning $175,000 a year. I took it over $1 million. Now, what you have to know is right now, the economy's neither good nor bad. Your thinking is going to make it good or bad. As far as I'm concerned, the economy is phenomenal. I'm not going to listen to the news broadcasts, the newspapers, the radios. I'm going to listen to me. I am in charge of my life. I want you to listen to you. You're in charge of your life. Think of what you want. Write it on a card. Carry the card in your pocket and read it as often as possible every day. Now, it's the repetition of reading that card that's going to change your thinking. So I don't care where your results are. You see, I deal with people that are already worth millions, and I show them how to earn millions more. There's one thing I've learned. I've never met a millionaire that didn't want another million. And I've never met anybody in a crisis that didn't want to get out of it. Take your mind off the crisis. Put it on what you want. And if you get emotionally involved and stay emotionally involved with it, you're going to set up an attractive force.